First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. As always, appreciate you all being here. We stream live every weekday at 1 p.m. Pacific. We're on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel. We're on our apps. And of course, you can find us on the website. So appreciate you being here. One thing we've been discussing a lot over the last month is the Oregon Charity Championship taking place on October 2nd, a golf tournament featuring a number of different nonprofits competing for some fantastic prizes to help their organizations out, which thereby helps out the communities that they serve. And joining us right now, we have from medical teams, Mike Hogan is here with us. And thanks very much for joining us today to talk about this. I want to talk about some golf with you. We're going to discuss the tournament coming up. But before we do that, could you just tell us about some of the work that medical teams does so people can have a better understanding?
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Thanks for having us on. And we're thrilled to be part of the Oregon Charity Golf Tournament. Medical teams, we are one of the best kept secrets here in Oregon that a lot of people don't know about, but we're a global humanitarian and relief organization. We're providing life-saving medical care to people in crisis around the world. And we're in some of the hardest, most difficult places on the planet right now where there's turmoil, disease, or war or disaster. And we work and empower to train local nurses, doctors, community and health workers. And in Uganda, where we have around 2,000 staff, 90% of our staff are Ugandans. And even 17% of those staff are actually refugees from the very community that we're serving. And we really focus on building strength of those that we're helping to serve so that the community can be stronger when we're gone. And right now we're in Colombia, Ethiopia, Sudan, Tanzania, Uganda, Ukraine, and we're actually here in the US as well, working with people that are on the edges here in our own community.
Wow, and all based here out of the Northwest, out of here locally.
Yeah, yep.
That's pretty amazing. I've got this video here that was sent in from you, showcasing some of the work you do. Can you tell us what this is an example of?
Yes, this is one of our mobile Care and Connect clinics. And these clinics travel to communities around the Pacific Northwest, and we seek out people with unmet health needs. We're working everywhere from cities to rural farms, and we partner with local groups like food banks, recovery centers, and houseless encampments. And our partners help prioritize patients who really require urgent care. And often folks will come for urgent dental care, but when they get to our clinics, they have a lot of unmet other health needs like diabetes or high blood pressure, mental health concerns. And these common chronic illnesses can just become catastrophic and cause a lot of unmet suffering if we cannot get these people care. So our model, it's called Care and Connect. We try and care and provide immediate care for people, and then we connect them with one of our we're partnered with all the major health systems. So we're kind of the gate, the doorstep to the medical health world, and we try and get people plugged in with whether Kaiser, Providence, Multnomah County, you name it. We try and find people a medical home.
So helping to bridge that gap between where they're not receiving any kind of care and then understanding some of the other needs that they would have and getting
Absolutely.
those other levels. Well,
Yeah.
that's clearly of great need. There's a lot of people out there that need healthcare, and in providing that here locally and internationally, that's pretty amazing. Let's talk about the tournament itself, which that's kind of the whole thing that this tournament is bringing together all of these amazing nonprofits and people helping out communities like what you're doing, and all competing against each other, but really it's all for a common good in the fact of getting the word out about what each one is doing. But there is a prize, at the top for the teams that are competing. And I know Medical Teams is one of the organizations that's going to be competing in it. So
we have some ringers that are going to go.
I've heard this from some others too. So you're going to be competing against some other ringers, I think. But that's what I want to know though. If your team does go out on top, what do you plan to do with that prize money? I think it's $25,000 for first place.
Well, there's a ton of stuff we could do. We would immediately just invest it back in the good work that we're doing at Medical Teams. Right now, there are over 110 million people displaced by conflict. So 25,000 could go a long way. That would cover the cost of over 20 of those clinics that go around in the Oregon metro area to provide care. So that in and of itself would make a huge difference for like tons and tons of people that are disadvantaged here in our own community.
How is your golf game?
I was actually quite good in high school, and now I'm pretty much a bogey golfer. But I love it. It is so much fun. I hope it's a clear day out there, as everyone is having a blast out on the course. And what a great opportunity to just shine a light on so many great nonprofits trying to do great work in our community. And thank you for shining a light on that by highlighting medical teams among many others.
Well, and that's why I want to say, thank you for joining the program to talk about this, because that's one of the things we want to do with this is talk about the tournament and really the amazing work that all the nonprofits are doing that are a part of this, including medical teams. So, Mike, thanks for joining us here on Fox 12 Now.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Greg. Thanks for having us.
And for everybody who's tuning in, again, this is Fox 12 Now. Apologies if my voice is a little bit rough today if you're used to watching the show. I explained it in a previous episode, but it'll be back. It'll be back in action here shortly. So thank you very much for being a part of the show. Coming up here at 2 p.m., we're going to be talking about Oregon Robotics. So there's an organization that is actually helping K through 12 students compete in tournaments based around robotics. So there's all kinds of stuff with that. I'm excited to cover that. That's again at 2 p.m. So wherever you're watching us right now, wherever you're streaming the show, you can come right back and check us out there. You can watch all of our past interviews on the Fox 12 Oregon YouTube channel, on our app, and of course on the website. So I'll tune out for right now. I'll be back at 2 p.m. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.